Good day, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday night with MRC and my shocking accent. If you do not like it and you do not understand it, then please write your complaints to No One Cares in your local bin, and I will never read it. So, it's Wednesday night, Tier 3 action, and this crazy championship's about to get just that little bit more exciting, because we're in the land down under, where the Flat Earth Society have an absolute panic attack about falling off the Earth. So, the land down under, where women glow and men plunder. If it's going to rain later, we'll hear some thunder. Carl Eden's better take some cover. I'm joined tonight with some crazy guy called Geke Matthews, who's a man I've not seen for 2 weeks, because Geke abandoned me last week and did Tier 1 with Simba. Geke, I'm glad to have you back, you traitor.
I did not betray you at all.
Jeez, you left me. You left me for Simba.
Well,
you left me for Simba.
I could sing.
Why is Calvin on the intermediates? Just spotted he's on the intermediates. I'm not having that. Right, Calvin. Anyway, we'll come back to Calvin and his
We come back.
strange ones later. So, we're in Australia. It's round 5 of this crazy season 8 of MRC. Round 5 already!
Wow, it's going fast.
We've already got several race winners in all tiers. This tier in particular looks competitive as hell.
It does.
Speaking of hell, Joyful Hell's back in tier 4 later. Everyone run and hide. Take cover whilst you can.
Thank you for the warning.
Yes, I forgot you were racing later, in which case, well, yeah, you are doomed, mate. She's demonly quick, and she'll be paying attention, I'm sure. Hello, everyone, already in the chat. We've got Penalties, we've got Stuvine. Stuvine was singing commentary. You know what, Stuvine? After Monday with Gavin, who's in the Alpha Tauri, and he's singing commentary, I don't think that we can do it. But
but mine was better with Mark. Mine was.
I'm not sure which I hated more.
You can say Gaff. Yours was worse. Mine is better. Sorry, lad.
We're going to jump on board with Connor, who's going to take us a lap around Albert Park. So, the new layout, turn 1, a little bit wider than before.
Yes.
Still a very fast corner. Better good, better nice.
The Ferraris and McLarens are the masters of this track. Apparently, yes.
They weren't in tier 1.
The Mercedes are not close with this one. If you look at the history.
They are. Although Michael Schumacher is the record holder for race wins here before.
Yes.
But it goes very wide into turns 6, 7, whatever you want to call it. Which is wider again this year. I prefer the old layout. Now, into this middle sector, there used to be a chicane here. It's now just a flowing S. And to be honest with you, it works. The old corner was clumsy. This is just simple. This high-speed corner here, I love. Connor's hooked that up like a dream. What a sexy man. Gets the DRS open. Flappy, go. Joyful Hell, hello. I even gave you a shout out. Hello. Your favourite Connor is racing Joyful. Say hello for him. He loves you. Hello, Mandy. Good eye. And into the final 2 corners. Again, these corners are much more open than before. You can take a bit more speed. Yes, treacherous this final corner. You get it wrong, you fly into a wall. Across the line. That's already a good lap. 19.3. It's a fantastic banker lap from Connor. That's a cracking time.
Ooh, and that convertible.
That convertible with a 20.3.
He's just a second behind.
He's a banker's man. There's a man on the mission. Is he a man down under? He's in the final sector.
There's the other 2 coming first, and purple sector, and Confetti Creek.
Now, Confetti Creek. Oh, man's gone off for the second last. Confetti Creek is in a reserve, making his Tier 3 debut today. I can personally say, Tier 3 needs to watch out for this man, because on Friday last week in Abu Dhabi, he was rapid.
It goes a little bit wide there. Ooh, look at that,
Gibbon, hello Gibbon. Yay. Joyful says that Connor is her favourite. Connor, when you watch this back, bear that in mind. Baby Horner's gone round at turn 2. Simon. Simon. Can we just say now, Simon, you're a Leeds United fan with a red helmet. I pointed this out last week. Sort it out. Not happy with you. Confetti Craig. I was bigging you up. You've been validated. Come on, Craigo. That's your new name. Craigo. Alex Ajeric is in tier 3 today. Now, as everyone knows, Alex is stupidly fast over one lap. And he's got race pace to make anyone quiver. So watch out for him later on. Neil making the step into tier 3. He's unable to race Mondays. He was looking at tier 1, 2 reserves before. You better be sorry, Geke. That was disgusting.
I am very sorry. It came out of nowhere.
For that, you cannot sing for the next half an hour. So yeah, Neil is now looking at potentially a permanent seat in tier 3. And
here goes Neil.
Here he comes. He's got lots of pace to burn. What can he deliver?
The Haas have not a very good history on this one.
Well, they do, just not in the race. Where the wheels literally come off them.
Yeah, if that happens again, that is just... I will do the pit stops for them. I'll make sure the wheels stay on.
Yes. Neil sets a purple first sector. That's a fantastic lap. By the way, speaking of good laps, Kiza Soze second. Just 7/10 off of Connor. He's the only man in the 19s at the moment. So what, Connor looks good for pole. I know it's early in the session, but he's looking good for pole.
Yeah, he's looking for pole. It's a very good time for him.
It's a fantastic time.
But can Neil do something about it?
Neil is looking quick. He wasn't as quick as Connor in the middle sector, but that first sector was mighty. Brakes very late for the new hairpin. What can he do in this final part of the lap?
More for the corners.
Perhaps. I personally did that on Monday, and I would recommend a bit more downforce. That's very wide from Neil, but he's got away with that. Wow, very lucky.
Wow. Lucky man.
Oh, very lucky. Geke, don't you be copying him next time out. Don't you be doing that.
I want to try. I have a bad history.
Okay, and it's a 19.7. He joins Connor in the 19 club. That's a fantastic lap from Neil.
See?
Keys Soze's not on a lap. Dak Convertible not a lap. Simba's in the garage. Simba, come and play.
Oh, wait, here comes
Night Shadow. Let's have a little roll with the Shadow. His first sector, he's only a 10th off of his current time.
It's a Night Shadow. Do you see?
So, Gav, I'm going to say this for the 5th week in a row. A Celtic fan, blue helmet. Neil Lennon would be disappointed. Scott Brown would be disappointed in you. Come on, sort it out. Anyway. Well. So how late will Gav brake? About 70 metres, very late. Hisses the inside curb, doesn't take too much, just how you like it. A bit gingerly through this third to last corner. You can take a bit more speed there, Gav. You can do this.
Luffy invalidated.
Oh, poor Boothy. Man of the booth, get on with it. Come on. Cover Rotherham. Gav pops himself into 6th. He improves by a second.
Oh, good job, Jack. Good job,
Stuvine. Not on lap.
Stuvine.
Sambao. Oh, we got a Ferrari round. I believe that's kind of... Oh, Sambao has just put it in the wall.
Oh, that was Alex.
Baby Hornet's gone.
What happened? Let's look to
McLaren.
Not Boothy. Look at Stuvine.
Oh no. We're back to Stuvine. What's happened to Simon? SCPR Baby Hornet. Simon on the right hand side. There he is. He lost it coming out the chicane. Easily done. Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's stay. Let's stay with Stuvine. Ooh. Oh no, he's not a lap actually. Let's go back to Sambal.
I'm going to the confetti party.
Yes. We'll go see Confetti Craig after. So, Mr. Sambal. He's not on a lap actually. Purple sector is half a second up in the first sector.
Did he get a purple sector or not?
No, but as before, everyone, as and when he sets the purple sector, we shout his shots.
Yeah.
Oh! Purple sector to validate his lap, but just had to avoid a Ferrari that might have been recovering from a moment. Hugo Braun on the lap. Let's see what Hugo can do.
Still watching confetti.
Keep us updated, Ogeke.
Oh no. Oh, he spun at the last corner.
Oh no, Craigo. Hugo is 1.3 up on himself. That would put him 8th as it stands.
Somewhere, yeah.
Somewhere around 8th. Let's see what Mr. Braun can do.
The man that lost his victory, you can say.
He did last time out. He has some vengeance to claim.
He has to do something.
He was extremely quick in Abu Dhabi. On time trial, he's extremely quick. But what can he deliver here? The land down under. 120.2 goes fourth. Wow. Good lap from the Braunmeister. Right. Mindful Wasp, our championship leader, I believe. I think
Simba's on a lap as well. It's 9 tenths.
Simba's on a lap. Let's jump up. Purple sector from the Lion King.
He's got 9 tenths of war.
Simba was looking pretty good. Actually, I was doing some practice with him here on Thursday, I believe. Yes, Thursday. And he was rapid. He's done purple first and second sectors. Simba is flying.
Will this be the perfect lap for him?
He's currently, if he finds a 10th on himself in the final sector, he'll match Connor's time.
Or quicker.
Let's see what he can do.
Will this be a perfect lap for the Lion King?
The Lion King, very twitchy on the second to last, but he gets the power down. Here he comes through the final corner. DRS wide open. Flappy timers go, and it's P1 for Simba. 19.0. What a lap! I think we're going to see an 18. Mindful's been extremely quick this season. Let's see where Mindful is. Mindful's just starting a lap. Let's do a lap with him. No, he's just finished laps. No, sorry, he's just starting a lap. I was right the first time. Let's stay with the kind wasp.
Yes, Simba's championship leader by 2 points.
Oh yes, of course he did. He did take the win last time out.
Yes.
So, Mr. Simba. Sorry, Mandy, I was wrong. I do apologise. Please don't get moody with me. So Mindful Wasp, good first sector. He's a 10th up on himself currently. We need to find a bit more if he wants to give Simba something to think about though. The Monster Energy car. The Monster Energy car.
I mean the Monster Energy car.
Speaking Monster Energy Dan, rest in peace. You're not dead obviously, but rest in peace your career in MRC until you come back.
He will be missed.
Yes, he will. So Mindful comes into the final few corners now. It's got McLaren that's nicely out of the way. Happy days. Mandy says she'll let me off this time. That is very kind of you, her Mandiness. I am mucho gracio. Thank you.
Mucho gracias.
Muchas gracias, señorita.
Ooh, a little twitchy of Boofy.
Mindful Wasp head to the line. What can he do? It's a 19.6. It goes third. 6 tenths off of his Simbiness and half a second off of Connor. Boofy P9. Good luck. What's Neil doing? Neil's in a bit of traffic. Got an Aston Martin just getting out of his way last minute.
Have you noticed this? There's a lot of twitchy going on in the last corner.
Do you know why? And you're going to find this out shortly. Oh, Neil's improving the first sector. He's a few hundred up. And the final corner. Little tip for you here. Short shift into 4th or 5th. Half throttle and widen the line as much as you can. And pray like hell that it's not icy. Because
that's the thing.
Low traction. Neil, purple middle sector. He's 2 tenths up on himself nearly. Ooh, nearly runs wide. He just keeps it on track. Just keeps it on track. What can Neil do? Nice, good line through the tight hairpin. Runs it out wide there. Into the second to last. Locks up. Ooh, will that have cost him time? I think it has. I think he's failing. Yeah, he lost a lot of time where he locked up there.
Kaiser
Souza still in P5. He's just a validated turn 1 on his new lap. Shame. Nacho's on a flying lap. No, he's not lap. Boofy's validated. Stu Vine, what's happened to Stuart? The assistant head Stuart's had a moment. Oh, got to be careful, Stu.
What's Confetti Creek doing?
Sambal's not on the lap. Purple sector. Let's run with purple sector. Can we finally see a purple sector from purple sector? If so, you know what we're going to do.
I have to get my
Joyful Hell says, no, don't let me off. Joyful, I am Lord Mighty over tier 3 and I will reign supreme.
I've never done tier 3 so I can't say anything. So
actually I've never raced in tier 3 but I am leading the commentary today, so bow down to my greatness. Right, purple sector. Breaks nice and late for turn 3. I love this corner, but I wish it was how it was before.
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's coming to that line.
I don't think it's going to be purple, but it's, yeah, he's lifted there. I don't think it's going to be purple, but it's still a respectable time.
Still a good one.
He's quarter of a second up on himself, so he's gone very wide. He's got away with it, but he's lost time. He will have lost time.
The hot air balloon in my garden.
There's a hot air balloon? Right.
Yeah,
Okay, this is not the kind of thing that we discuss on comms.
I'm sorry.
That's not good enough, Geki. That's not good enough, Geki. Well, if you're easily distracted by a hot air balloon, then I'm worried.
It's not my fault. It was right behind me.
Wow.
You don't know where my windows are.
But Geki, we've got racing cars in front of us. This is a motor race.
I know. I'm ashamed of myself.
You've got making up to do after you betrayed me and having a flirty affair with Simba on Tier 1. You did! I listened to it and everything, and you two, between you, made Verstappen comments about me. I'm not happy about that. Backmizo! What's happened to Backmizo? He's gone at turn 5. Purple sector goes 11th. Backmizo!
I have to look at her.
Let's go on board with Alex. We're on board with Alex.
No, I was Connor.
Alex is just coming up to it now. What happened to Backmizo? He must have lost it coming out of turn 5.
He's in the left
Easily
side.
done. He's looking there. Easily done.
That hurt a lot. Dun, dun.
You're not allowed to sing, Geke. That's your punishment for betraying me.
I can't speak now.
Oh, Geke's had a moment. Not Geke, sorry. You are Geke. Kaiser Soze's had a moment. Lost his front wing. Hugo Braun's on that lap. Shadows on that lap.
He's got the same number as
Dak
me.
Convertible.
So yeah, that could be me.
What number is that?
69.
Why did you pick that? Go on. I dare to tell us in a way that doesn't break our code of conduct.
Not relevant.
Okay, good answer. Dak Convertible was a quarter of a second up on himself. What can J. Kane of Rotherham do?
Damn it,
That Mesa has left the session. That's an interesting one.
Oh no.
I hope he can rejoin.
He's angry.
Oh, Dak Convertible right on the edge of the track there. Throws it into the second to last. He's carried a lot of speed.
Silver arrow.
What can he do? Oh, he's round! He's round!
Well,
I did say to everyone, it's very twitchy there.
He was lucky there.
He could have retired. He could have retired.
More. He could have hit that wall with a wing and a bye-bye tyre.
Lord of the Booths, a 10th up in the first sector. What can El Boothio do?
What can the McLaren do? It was a yellow sector 2, and that was a Ferrari.
Boothie's nearly 3 tenths up on himself. Where will this push him at the moment? We'll probably put him one place higher. You know what? That was a very obvious answer, Matthew.
Well, yeah, you said
so. Any more remarks like that, and I will have to ban you from singing forever.
You can't.
I can and I will. I have a mute function and I'll use it.
Oh my god.
I will tell Joyful Hell where you live and I'll send her after you.
Boothie's
gone as well! Boothie's gone for the same as Jay! By the way, Connor's just improved. Connor? Just flicked to Connor, who's just gone. We missed it with all the chaos, but Connor is less than a tenth off of Simba. Hugo Braun is now only a quarter of a second off of Simba.
Man is gone! I think, yeah.
We're missing all sorts. Bergen says unlucky convertible. No one points for quali. I think you mean no one gets points for quali. Yes, you're right, Bergen, you wise, clever fox.
It's the grip position they want.
Now we'll just jump on board with Connor. Backmeter has rejoined. Hurrah! Connor, what can you do?
Can he
got plenty of BRS. I think he's on a new set of tyres, but let's see what he can do. He's up. He's half a tenth up in the first sector. Connor could just sneak this from Simba. Simba has completed his lap and will not set another one. What can Connor do? He does. And you know what? He's got it in him.
He's got it in him, that's for sure.
Just like the Ferrari in real life. Neil! 89! By the way, hold on a minute. Connor, by the way, is over 2 tenths up. But Connor's invalidated!
Oh! Wow, the first 18.
Connor had a pole position worthy lap on the board there. And I hate to say it, Connor, that invalidation has just cost him a potential pole position.
It did.
What is Hugo Braun? Nope, he's not a lap either.
He's not.
Sambao, what's Sambao doing? He's invalidated too. So it looks like it's going to be the grid then.
This is the grid. The grid.
So, of course, Stube, Calvin, Carl, and Alex are all not qualifying because they are tiers above and are not allowed. Shout out to Stube, who came second in tier 2. Calvin, who won in tier 2. Carl, I believe, was 6th in P2. Tier 2 then?
Yes.
And Alex, Alex won Hungary and is just a very, very fast,
so you can say
fast driver.
Those reserves are very, very competitive.
That is Well, I just want to throw it out there. Stu and Calvin were top 2 on Monday. Carl and Calvin were top 2 in Tier 3 overall last season. Alex has been in Tier 1.
So
They are 4 very, very good drivers. And in Neil and in Confetti Crave, you've got 2 reserves who are fantastically quick. Just to fight, you know, the usual title hunt gang of Connor, Simba, Mindful, and Night Shadow. And then don't forget Dak Convertible as well, who's ridiculously quick.
Don't forget, he is the Tier 4 champion.
He is. This is a hell of a competitive lineup we got today.
This will be a good race.
Yep, so qualifying results. A bit of a mix of times across the grid. Clearly, I think people are struggling with getting the lap time in. It's a very technical, difficult track. Neil on pole, Simba alongside him. Connor and Mindful make up the second row. Hugo Braun 5th. Soze 6th. Gavin, our resident Banshee, crazy singing Kai Minogue enthusiast, is 7th. With Lewis Hamilton, champion convertible superfan, in 8th. Stuvine 9th. Boothie 10th. Purple Sector and Sambal make up the 6th row, with Fat Mazo and Hornet just behind. Man, Confetti Craig 15th, 16th, and then as we just mentioned, Alex, Carl, Calvin, and the Morganator make up the back end of the grid, and I'm sure we'll all have some chaos to throw into the mix. Right, let's make our predictions now. Right, you have to make a prediction now, and I'm holding you to it.
Alright.
Race predictions. If it's dry,
if it's
wet first. What do you think? I think it's going to be dry.
I think it's going to be wet.
Okay.
Don't know why. I think that's why Calvin put intermediates up to say it's wet. Can't see anything.
Oh.
I can see myself. Surprised the screen's not cracked.
You know what? I've got a bad feeling right now. Hold on.
Hold on. Here we go. It's loading. Loading.
It's dry.
Right.
First prediction done. Second prediction. Who is going to win today? I am going to bet Connor.
You bet Connor?
I'm predicting Connor.
I am predicting...
Remember, I'm holding you to this. Hugo Braun?
Yes.
Vengeance for last time out.
Yes, that is what I think he will do.
Yeah.
He will show to everyone he can do it.
For those who are watching in the YouTube stream, please let us know who you predict to win today. Also, let us know who you're fancying, following, or just a fan of in general. Let us know. We want to hear it.
Of course, we will hold you for that.
Oh yes, of course. And if you know someone and you want to drop some information on them that could embarrass them, you are legally compelled to tell us. Right, there's no formation lap today, so here we go. Lights are all out. Go!
Away we go!
Okay, the lights just froze on my screen. That was weird.
Yes, they did.
So, cracking start from Simba. Michael Wasp has had an okay start, but Neil's dropped to 5th already.
Massively lost.
And we've got Simba in the lead. Connor's just behind him. Mindful Wasp. We've got a yellow flag. Who's gone round? Oh no, Sambal, Purple Sector, Stube, all involved.
Touch.
You know, Connor and Simba side by side. Mindful Wasp has had a huge detour. Connor's going around the outside of turn 4. Simba runs him out of room there. I think Connor's got a penalty already.
Baby Hornet gone round as well.
Oh, what's going on here? Neil and Mindful side by side in turn 6. And the Hero Boys had a nightmare. Gavin is through. Here comes Keys and Soze. Soze's now having a look at Hugo Braun.
Boofy went wide as well.
And by the way, Soze's going around the outside of Gavin to the high-speed chicane.
Oh, he is definitely
He's got some balls. And he's made it. He's through. But will he hold it through the second part, or will Gav undercut him? Connor's got off track. Connor's got off track. And oh, by the way, here comes Hugo Braun on Gav. He's bailed out of that one though. Oh no! Hugo, make your mind up. Go or don't. By the way, Connor's having had a great start. Dropped down to 4. Neil recovered to 3rd. Mindful Wasp and Simba resuming the fight they had back in France where they were the runaway pair. What's going to happen with these today?
I don't know. Well,
Gib answers, can we show tyres? Yes, Gib, we can show the tyres. Right.
Alex is going for Purple Sector.
So far, everyone on the mediums except for Stuvine, Fit and Alex are on the hards. Everyone else is on... Oh, my fault, it's the back of Simba!
The damage.
Bergen, now is not the time for me and you to declare ourselves rivals. We are friends. Ooh, friends. Manly predicting Simba for the win. You know what?
Ooh.
That's a heart over head decision. But you know what? It's a good shout. He is definitely in with the call.
Oh, something happened here. Convertibles in 14th.
Convertibles had a moment. He's dropped off. Oh, we can't skip away because this fight with Simba and Mindful is too good.
While I'm watching this fight of Carl.
The fight at the front is what you want to see.
You can watch that when I watch the back.
Yes, let us know. Yeah, Alex has gone round. You've seen Alex has dropped in the back.
Is this virtual safety car?
It's a virtual.
It's a virtual.
It's only virtual.
Safety car.
Safety car. No, virtual safety car.
No, it's on the board says safety car.
So ERS status. Simba's got plenty. Michael's got a fair bit. Neil's got a bit. Connor's got all of it. Connor, usual sodding power. Gav has used some. Hugo's used some. Confetti Craig. Actually, I take it back. Don't use it. You're going too fast. You've got a drive-through penalty for speeding. Confetti.
Oh, confetti. I know it's not time to party, mate.
It is. Stubby in P12. He's made good progress from the back, and he's going to make a move on Boothie here. Here he comes into turn 3. He's on the outside.
Can he hold it though?
He's let Boothie have plenty of room, but now Calvin's gone round him.
And snuck it. He will not be happy about that one.
No, I think he was a bit too cautious there. Gave Boothie a bit of respect, and Calvin just saw the opportunity. Carl was put for penalty from limit violations.
Oh, Alex went into the pits. The same.
Oh, Calvin's really racy on Boothie now. And in fact, he's side by side. Look at him go.
Oh, I'm watching from Stu, and he's passed.
Is Calvin going to go around the outside? He's already through. And well, what's Stu going to do?
I don't know. Is he going to try it as well?
No, he's too brave. Stu's wise enough to not go for that. He knows what he's doing. But DRS is in play now. Both of them have it. Will Stu make a move? Plenty of DRS for both of them.
Yeah, well, Mindful is close as well.
Dak Convertible's now chasing into his Mercedes teammate. Carl's gone wide. He's got Purple Sector up his Chappie. Simba, the fastest lap, 23.3.
And Bagnejo had a moment.
Confetti Craig with a fast lap. I did say Confetti Craig is quick. We're seeing the proof. Simba, vulnerable here for Mindful.
Oh, Bagnejo lost 2 positions, maybe at 1 straight. Oh, that convertible. That was Stu.
We're going to have to focus on the battle at the front though. Carl is pitting, but Simba, right now, is vulnerable. Mindful Washed in DRS range. Simba setting personal best vectors, but it's not enough. He's got plenty of DRS, but Mindful has more, and the DRS and the slipstream, which is so powerful. What's going to happen here? Also, by the way, Neil, also in the mix, not far behind. Dak Convertible's out. Dak Convertible's out. Full safety car. Full safety car.
Where is it? Where did it happen?
It's a full safety car. Simba right now will be so happy to have seen that because he can now recharge his battery and potentially catch out the chasing pack on the restart. Say that
it is good for the guys in behind, for like Carl and Alex.
Yeah, Carl needed that because he just had to pit.
Now let's see. Oh no, he's already off the track. Let's see where that happened.
Okay. Right, I'm just going to give a shout out to Bergen here, who has managed to reword Snow Patrol. Ooh. No, it's not Snow Patrol. Oh, no, it's not. It's the Killers. It's the Killers. He's reworded the Killers into a me versus him rivalry, and I kind of like it. Bergen, I'm not singing it because if I do that, no, you're banned. You're banned.
God damn it!
You're banned because your skinny singing got me in an angry, upset, jealous mood. Right, safety cars.
I will get my twin. Wait.
No. You're banned. Banned.
Oh,
right. Tell you what, I'll trade you off. Do you want to tell the world about Crocodile Dundee? Bergen, if there's another safety car, I'll do it. If there's another safety car, blow a hole, we'll sing to you, Bergen. Okay, Crocodile Dundee. You were telling me all about how he's one of your favourite people. Tell the world all about him.
He is one of my favourite people. Just the way he does with the animals, it's amazing. It's like every other man says, this is a very dangerous snake. He just goes, this is a very dangerous snake. Hey, like, I'm going to poke it with my stick. And then it gets bit and then nothing happens. But He's a man.
Now, speaking of Australians and explorers and adventurous people, did you know there's a man called Christopher Columbus who obviously discovered most of the Southern Hemisphere, but there was another, I have a more enjoyable explorer to talk about. There was a man called Abel Tasman. Tasman discovered Tasmania, which is named after him. He discovered New Zealand. He wasn't the first to discover it, but he did discover New Zealand, Fiji, and a few of the Pacific Islands. But somehow, whilst discovering all of these places, he did not acknowledge or pick up the land of Australia, which is the biggest landmass of all of the area that he explored on his boat, and he missed it.
That is impressive.
How did he miss Australia?
That is impressive if you missed that big chunk of land.
Maybe he was drinking some of the old Fosters from Australia and was a bit drunk and couldn't spot it.
Maybe.
Now, speaking of drink, Australia's famous for its fine wines, its kangaroo urine lager, known as Fosters, but also some interesting food, such as Vegemite, which is commonly had on toast, just a cheap version of Marmite, frankly. It's meat pies and the Tim Tam Slam. Have you ever done a Tim Tam Slam, Mr. Matthews?
I have not.
Right, well I have, and I can tell you now.
I had the chocolate. It was nice.
It's basically it's an Australian version of penguin, and then you do a shot after it. Hence the slam, Tim Tam Slam. They like avocado for breakfast in Australia, and they like a couple of snags on a barbie, which, if you're not Australian, just means they like a sausage on a barbecue. Because in Australia, they love everything on a barbecue, which I think is great. Barbecues are amazing.
Or if you really want to have the Australian experience, you can get a witchy grub.
A witchy grub! Right, you've been watching reality TV in the jungle, haven't you?
Yes.
Right, I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, is what we have in England and Britain, is one of my favourite pieces of easy watching TV. It is fantastic.
Yes.
Watching them all eat disgusting things.
Yes, disgusting
it's
things,
brilliant.
yes.
It's brilliant. I absolutely love it.
Especially the witchy grub, because I saw
the witchy grubs are great.
And apparently it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, but would you want to find out? Would you want to eat it? I wouldn't want to find out. I'd do it. If I was in the show, I'd do it.
Because they say it is chicken, I actually want to find out. I know, it looks gross. It looks like a big maggot.
It does. Speaking of big maggots, Mr. Gecko.
Yes.
Our predictions. So you predicted Hugo Braun, I predicted Connor.
Yeah.
Hugo and Connor are on P5 and P4 respectively.
And my Hugo is in 5th.
Good man Gibbon wants to see the penalties. Here you are, Gib. So drive through from Confetti Craig, 6 seconds for Alex, 3 for Carl, 6 for Boothby, 3 for Batmazo, 3 for Hugo, and 3 for Connor. Simba's still waiting. He's still waiting. Oh, Mindful looking impatient there. Mindful, get away.
He wanted to go.
And he's gone. Not Connor, Simba's good. Look at this, we've got side-by-side action all the way down the grid. Ooh. Mindful Wasp hasn't waited around. Simba's round!
Mindful!
Connor's in the lead!
And Confetti Craig is disqualified!
He is. Night Shadow's up to P2. Confetti Craig's been disqualified for not taking his penalty. Confetti.
Confetti, what's happening there?
He didn't serve his drive-through. So Connor Lee's Neil second, Gav P3, Koza Soze P4, Hugo Braun P5, Simba after that collision with Mindful. I'm sure we'll hear about that later. Down to P6. Doesn't look to have any damage. Mindful down to P7. Again, doesn't have any damage. We can see the purple sector right behind him. Baby Hornet recovering with Man, his teammate P10. Batmaze to 11. Calvin in P12. We just saw the things go. Stu's just gone. Stu's just gone and lost his wing.
He's still driving
though. No. Stubby.
Oh, that was wang.
My days. What a moment.
Oh man, there goes to second.
So a little position change update for everyone. By the way, good eye, mate, to Mark Hodgson, you cobber.
Good eye.
I'm going to call you Nigel, you can call me Bruce.
Another one going round, and that is Sambo.
Right side, Sambo has lost it in the third last corner. And back Mazo is in the pitch.
He's got some damage, yes, he's lost the left.
Duval making his way through the field. Kelvin up to P11. People are wanting Chris to sing. Right, I see no proof of that. show intervals. You know what? I can do that. I can do that.
Good.
There we go.
Have a good time, mate.
Okay. Bergen says he wants me to sing, but Mark has rightfully said no. I agree, Mark. It's not what the people want to hear.
What do the people want? Do you want Chris to sing or not?
Well,
you have 5 laps to decide. If not, he will not sing.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Get a poll
We
going.
need to see it in the comments.
Speaking of polls, don't forget to vote for your driver of the day. Calvin's lining up, man, on his way. Oh, Calvin's in the back of the Alfa Romeo.
Oh. Hugo is saying.
Oh wow, just flipped through.
Simba is closing on Kaiser.
Connor currently leading this race. It's been a bit of an up and down race. Everyone in the top 10's had a moment. Oh my God, who's
the Biddy? The Hornets went round.
He has, and Calvin is all over man like a trump on chips. My favourite saying at the moment.
I need to say this.
Oh, man's pitting. Man has pitted. So, Calvin has been released. Unfortunately, he's not released his animals. But he is free to roam. He's a free-range Calvin. Meanwhile, we've got a fight up front. Hugo Braun and Gavin.
Oh, he's just changing tyres.
What is going on here? Hugo Braun has some right speed there.
Oh, is it? Oh, here it is.
P3.
Oh, P4.
Oh, Gavin's P3. It's a fight for P3.
It is a fight for P3, yeah.
Mindful Wasp is all over Simba still. These two are not letting go of their fight.
No, they're not.
These are the two leading championship contenders. And Mindful Wasp has got the run on Simba. Mindful Wasp is side by side with Simba. He's through. He's through.
Watching Hugo, and Hugo is getting closer and closer. Polish assassin trying to take down the gap.
And is Mindful going to take Kisa Soze here? He is. Mindful Wasp takes Kisa Soze now.
Oh, Hugo.
Oh, but Soze goes deep into the corner. He takes the position back. Can Simba now get past Mindful again? They're side by side coming into the final 3 corners. Simba's back through.
Past Alex.
Wow. I'll tell you what. I'll do a deal. If Mindful Wasp and Simba swap positions 2 more times, I'll sing. If they swap position 2 more times in the next lap. Simba's taking Kaiser Soze. Mindful Wasp is following through.
Mindful's doing the same thing. What is this?
Oh, Mindful's on the inside! Mindful's through! Wow, that was a very late move. Simba's in the wall!
Oh! I was going to say let's do one more time, but...
Wow!
And you could hear someone sing.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Meanwhile, Neil and Connor running away at the front. Connor's just stretching a lead. And it looks like he's going to have DRS gap on him. Ooh, it's down to Gavin, the Night Shadow extraordinaire. Mr. Banshee. Mark spotted the damage as well.
It's damaged.
We have a broken Simba. The Lion King has got a hurt paw.
BRD Calvin is flying through this.
He is. Calvin on Monday had some ridiculous pace.
Alex now is going on to purple sector as well, but think twice about it. Oh, he cut a corner there. I saw that.
It looks like Calvin's going to get Simba here. Simba's not defending.
He's gonna do.
Calvin's not got DRS though. Interesting.
No, he's not.
I think he'll get him on the next straight though. Simba's really struggling without that front wing on plate that he's lost.
Well,
look at the speed Calvin has compared to him.
It's bye-bye. If Calvin thinks about it, he is gonna pit.
Yeah, Simba pits, Calvin continues. Yeah, but to be fair, Calvin probably didn't know that he had damage.
I think now Alex
Calvin's
is gonna...
released. Oh, Alex had a big moment there.
Oh yes.
Simba speeding in the pit lane, 5-second penalty. No, Simba.
Oh, he's not going well for him now.
Mandy, please help Simba calm down. He's an angry lion. We need a happy lion. Alex making a move now on purple sector inside of turn 3. Very deep on the brakes. Can he get it back on track? He can, but purple sector's back through. Alex too aggressive on the brakes.
Battle for third now between 3 people.
Mindful.
Hugo and Night Shadow.
So who's going to get the move done first? That's the question. Henrik, you're right. This is great racing. You are right, my friend, Mr. Schmidt.
Schmidt.
Oh, Schmidtio. Mindful Wasp backs out of that move there. Hugo Braun on the back of Gav. Gav looks vulnerable. Gav take the inside. He's out of VRS. Will Hugo send it?
No, he will not. He Things wait for a good opportunity like this one.
Hugo's got some speed on the exit of the corner there,
He
though.
is
A lot of it.
very close now. Will he take it somewhere? Will he take it on the straight?
Simba as well. Look, all three of them. Oh, and Hugo's
he's going in
pitting.
the pits.
Hugo's pitting. He's bailing on that set of tyres.
Yes, and that's now make place for Mindful.
Now, here comes Mindful versus Gav. This is the next fight. The last time AlphaTauri fought with Mindful Wasp, Simba ended up in a wall. What's going to happen here?
What will happen now? Will Gav do something about this? Or will Mindful fly by?
Not this time. Not this time.
Not this time? Oh.
Kaiser Soze needs to catch up. There's an opportunity to fight the guys ahead. By the way, Alex Jarrett now is ahead of Purple Sector again.
Oh.
Got Boothie and Carl Edens just behind. By the way, Carl Edens is running in the Williams today.
A little bit more wide.
Yeah, Carl Edens is running the Williams today. And I can tell you now, he's wearing a Juan Pablo Montoya tribute helmet. Which was which is mainly my idea.
He was Mindful though.
Carl just had a moment.
Nearly.
Yeah, let's jump back on board with Mindful versus Night Shadow.
These guys he's got DOS now, and this will be a sitting duck. And it is a sitting duck. He flies past Gavin.
He does.
But Gavin is not giving up. Of this fight, he's taking the inside. He will take it back. He has. Oh, great battle here. Bakamizo is out.
Bakamizo,
this will
no.
end into a safety car.
Mindful and Gav both pit last second for both of them. They couldn't afford not to.
Oh, but that was very, very, very close for Mr. Mindful, in my opinion. Not saying anything more.
Well, we've got an agreement that we're not going to speak on matters that are controversial. We're just going to say that was interesting, and we'll move on.
Yes, Neil and Connor.
Right, Bergen, I can't believe I'm doing this. Right,
time.
Bergen, do you want me to sing your song, or do you want me to sing Land Down Under by Men at Work? That's the question, Bergen. I need an answer. While she gives us an answer, some famous Australians in Formula 1 to note. There's Paul Stoddard, who is a former team boss of Minardi, Mark Webber, Daniel Ricciardo. Of course, Oscar Piastri is technically an F1 driver, but we don't know who for yet. We don't know who's for. Yeah, we'll find out eventually.
Got half the feel of him.
Yes.
A lot of people want him, apparently.
Yes, they do. We've also got to mention Denny Hulme of New Zealand. This is the closest race that he got. And, of course, Alan Jones and Jack Brabham, former world champions of not MRC, sort of real world F1. Right. Yes. Bergen says do both. Oh, dear God.
Good luck.
I come from a land down under, where women glow and men plunder. Right, that's enough of that. Bergen's song. Where is? Can you hear the thunder? You better run, better take cover. Right, Bergen. So, I'm presuming it's Dancer by.
How about Are We Teammates to one?
Right, so are we teammates or are we rivals? My side is vital, my hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we teammates or is Bergen finished? Thanks for coming, always a pleasure. MRC is now off the air permanently because everyone's eardrums are ruined. Copyright of Pojo.
That made my day at least,
Right, Bergen, you owe me now. In fact, I'm pretty sure you owe me anyway.
There you go.
Actually, no, technically I owe you. Bergen, that favour I owe you, I no longer owe you.
Oh, look at that, BRD Calvin is first.
Bergen, I owe you nothing. Right, back to the racing. Several people have pitted, however, Calvin and Carl did not pit, nor did Boothie, and they have all jumped up the order. So
yes,
Calvin leads. Boothie fourth, Carl fifth. Everyone else has made stops recently.
Chris. Bergen sent you something in the chat.
I know. Apparently we're even. That's good, we are now even.
There you
go. Mark Hodgson says he needs a rum now. You know what, Mark? I need several.
I need whiskey.
Yeah, I don't think... Geki, I'm not sure you're old enough to drink yet, are you?
Yes, I am. I'm 21 years old.
Well, that's not what I heard. I heard that you were 7.
I'm 75. So
You're a child, Mr. Geke. Now,
not a
the
child.
Australian Grand Prix, as we know it,
Yes.
was never just a track at Melbourne. It previously raced another track. Do you know where it has raced before?
I do know, but I do not know the name.
It has raced at the streets of Adelaide.
Yes,
And
that's
someone
it.
has also visited in the past, has also visited Phillip Island.
Yes, yeah.
There's another track that has been driven at by Jenson Button in an old McLaren, but never raced at or done a testing at, which was Bathurst. The Bathurst track, which races around Mount Panorama, is one of the most iconic tracks in the world. The first part of the track and the last part of the track are quite wide, straight lines, very fast and very exciting. And the middle section of the lap is very tight, almost one car's width wide, mountain road. Believe it or not. And Australian supercars, the V8 supercars and touring cars go racing there all the time. It's extremely dangerous, extremely high speed, and jolly good fun.
Oh, that's
Have you ever not watched the Bathurst race at Bathurst before? Do it. It is incredible.
Right, good.
The only thing I can liken it to is Baku. Of you got two fast sections with a very tight, twisty, dangerous section in between. It's very similar to Baku, but it's around a mountain. In Australia, no.
Really?
Sambal on softs is not a good idea, according to Heinrich Schmidt. Schmidt looking out for his friend. I agree. I think the softs will need to change, but if there's another safety car, he might be able to then put on the tyre he actually wants to be on, so it's a good shout. Mark Hodgson also knows Adelaide. He's a man in the know. Hodge is a clever boy. Calvin red on fuel. He is. Calvin's clearly running low on fuel. Good spot, Mandy.
Yes.
Mark Hodgson says Bathurst is Monaco on a mountain. Tell you what, Monaco is quite hilly as it is, but if it was on an actual mountain, that'd be incredible. Smith says you would have gone hard. Mate, that's a good life tip. If you can go hard, go hard. Always go hard. And I'm going to leave that there.
Yes, leave it.
So, safety car coming in. When is Calvin going to go? That's the question.
When will he go? No.
So, Calvin weaves that Monster Energy car, as I'm going to call it. And he's going already. He's gone early, so Connor right up behind him on much newer tyres.
Got Boofy with him.
Connor right now is in a fantastic position to win this race. Calvin, of course, will lose his places through penalty.
Ooh, Boofy a little bit wide in the corners. Everything okay. So
Alex and Jerry going around the outside of Keys and Soze.
And yeah,
Alex is on the way round. Yeah, easy moving to turn 3.
I think there's
Alex on the mediums, got a lot more grip. Hero Braun is side by side with Mindful Wasp through turn 4 and 5. Mindful comes out on top on this occasion. Night Shadow right behind Carl.
Sector.
Yeah,
won't get past.
Ooh, Carl very twitchy out of turn 6. Will Night Shadow pounce on him? Look at him go. Gavin's got a run on Carl here, I think. But he's got Mindful Wasp right behind him.
But Stuvan though, he's got pace.
He does.
Side by side with Purple Sector.
Tell you what,
in front of him. Purple Sector hooks up.
Mindful Wasp could be taking Gav here. Gav could be taking Carl. We've got 3 cars fighting. Oh.
Didn't had a moment again.
He might have done, but we've got Mindful on the inside of Gav. Gav's just held on this occasion.
Yes. Oh, and he lost an end plate as well.
Gav makes him a good spot there. Not Gav, sorry, Mark makes a good spot, but Carl is quick in a straight line. Damn right he is. Carl knows straight line speed is everything.
Yes, it is.
So, Mindful Wasp, mind you, has a great run out turn 2. He's had to get out of the throttle, but he's got a move now on Gav. Mindful Wasp has passed Gav. Will he send it on Carl as well? He has, and he's always collided with Boothie. Mindful just sent it and hit Boothie. I'll be honest with you, that was not the cleanest move, Mindful. I'm sure we might hear that later.
He tried it.
It was a hell of a send, and it could, if there was not Boothie where he was, that could have gone well.
Yellow Sector, I think that's Sam.
Yes. We've got Simba in the pits at the moment. He's on the way out. He's just popped a set of softs on.
Yeah, he had some wing damage.
Meanwhile, Calvin's still P1. Connor behind him is fighting so hard with Neil over what is currently P2. The net lead of this race, though.
Oh, but Neil's close now as well.
Neil is absolutely flying. Neil also doesn't have a penalty.
No, he's not.
These guys have got 500 seconds on Carl in fourth, by the way. So right now, these three are absolutely flying away. Calvin needs to pull something out the bag here because his tyres are that much older.
Yeah, but Carl's got a lot of people behind him. And I mean a lot. Two Stuvine.
Okay, so Connor, no DRS yet, however there will be next lap. Night Shadow's round, no, Gavin. Yes. Connor's having a look at the inside of Kelvin. He doesn't go for it this time. Connor goes wide. Neil will now be all over Connor into turn 2 and 3.
Hugo's, I mean, Mindful's got Hugo and... Oh, Kaiser Soze! Boofy touched. And a little spin there from him. Well, Carl, so, the guys behind you are fading away.
Hello to our glorious supreme leader, Martin of the Hills. Ooh. Hello, Martin. I hope you're well. Nice to see you checking in with us. I agree with your comment. Nice. I'm not going to read it out loud, but I agree with your comment.
It's like a carnival.
It is. Yeah, you could say that.
I love carnivals, though.
I do, but not in racing cars. Anyway, so the longer that the Calvin supremacy goes on, is simply
coming closer though.
Yeah, Calvin's leading this race still purely because Connor and Neil are fighting tongue and tooth and nail, tongue and whatever the saying is. I'm not going to say it on the air actually, or else it's not appropriate.
Tambal in the pits.
Oh, Connor's off track at turn 12, 13, whatever it is. Connor's off track. He's still close to Calvin though. Calvin's really got no grip. Neil's DRS is activated. Connor's got no ERS left. Calvin is so vulnerable.
Behind Carl, side by side right now, and Mindful is passed.
Good to hear.
And now he will try to get a hunt to those top 3. These
top 3, meanwhile, they are fighting hard. The more these guys fight, the more Mindful can catch. Martin Hills has made an interesting comment here. He has said, why use your brake pads and wear them out? Which, very, very good point, when you can just use other cars to slow yourself down. And tell you what, that's the kind of logic that gets NASCAR, who don't use brakes, and Scare Electrics. Scare Electrics is a good tactic for that. Simba fastest lap. And by the way, Calvin now, Connor's alongside him. He bails out, he knows better there, Connor.
He's got to maybe
now he's got the run. Now he has got the run.
Oh, he's got no EOS though.
I'm surprised that Martin's not made the comment, are we racing or was this ping pong? To quote Sebastian Vettel. Connor, you need to go for that one, mate. That was the time to go for the move. Mindful is coming. Well. Neil is coming. What are we doing here? Are we racing with ping pong? Neil's gone!
Yeah. No, is that Neil?
Neil's gone!
Alex is gone as well.
Right, Connor, you've got to get this move done now, mate. Come on, Connor. You can do this.
Is smelling something.
Let's focus on the lead for now, please, Geke, because we've got Connor all over Calvin.
That's what I mean.
This is chaos.
Captain Chaos is coming.
Rubbins Racing, pal. You know what? I know the Rubbins Racing, but it's not in Formula 1. Ooh. Rubbins Racing, pal. What's the movie? Oh, I don't actually name a movie. Hold on. Hold on. Is that Rush? Is that from Rush? It might be. It might not be.
I don't know.
Dean Lawrence, Kid Dynamite, graces us in the YouTube chat.
A lot of time.
He did. He's no longer in DRS. Can he get himself back in time for the activation? It looks like he might have done.
Again. Mindful though is catching up.
Geke Matthews, please say hello to the Lord that is Dean, aka Kid Dynamite, who's in the YouTube chat. Hello, Kid Dynamite.
Oh, wait. Hello, Dean! There you go.
Lord of the Dynamite.
Lord of the Dynamite.
Right, Connor. Back to Connor versus Calvin, and I'm not being funny, Calvin seems to be pulling away again. Has Connor overdone the tyres like the last few laps?
I don't know. I think he had a moon, so how can that be? If you look at the tyres of how many laps it did, Calvin has 15.
Yeah,
Connor
he does.
Has 6.
Oh, Sambal.
Sambal is gone. I think he did it in the pits. Can't see him anyway.
He is in the pit lane, I'm afraid. I'm sure that might get looked into later.
Of course, got Night Shadow, Neil, and Pit. Oh, no, not Night Shadow.
So, we move on.
We move on very fast. It's like Neil and Night Shadow are having a little battle of themselves. Good exit though from Neil.
Indeed.
Here we come.
So, Connor's caught back up to Calvin at the front again.
Neil going on the outside. Can he hold it? No. Oh, but Neil has to watch out. Oh, Neil holds it wrong. Good man, good man, good man.
Just on board here with Boothy. We just jumped away from the front because, frankly, there's more fights going on. Boothy defending hard. We have got Simon, aka the Baby Hornet, right behind them.
Baby.
Le Bebe.
Alpha.
And Carl is just ahead. Carl on his very old tyres. Boothy also on old tyres. Both looking a bit vulnerable right now. Stube is coming into play as well.
Stubby boy. Ooh, Night Shadow's been passed by Neil.
He has.
If
Neil
he can
has some
stick it
pace.
though.
Mindful
Yes,
was picked up another penalty. Let's just have a quick look at the penalties. So Mindful is now on 3 seconds. Connor on 6. Hugo 1 on 6. Stuvine 3. Bit 9. Boothy 9. Baby Hornet 6. Oh well. It's looking a bit lively at the front.
This is a battle for 6 here.
It is. Let's go back to the front quickly. Connor right behind Calvin. I have to say Connor does need to get a move done. Because as much, he's got 3 second penalty. Yes. No, 6 second penalty. Mindful's got 3. At the moment,
remind me of something.
He's 5 seconds clear of Mindful. If he stays any longer behind Calvin, Mindful could just about catch up and maybe even catch him on track. His penalties could cost him the position.
Yes. A lot of guys on penalties though, between 2 and 8. Can also mean something good for Stu. He's in there. Oh, Neil's got past purple sector. If he can stick, he can. He's coming back though as well.
Right, back to the front. Connor again has an opportunity to get Calvin. Calvin, no ERS. DRS wide open for Connor's Ferrari.
I think Connor will maybe or maybe not. There's a slight chance.
I think Connor needs to really get a move done. Mindful's found half a second on him at the end of that lap.
Yes, if Connor does not take it into here, Mindful will
He's side by side. They're side by side into 3. Connor goes on the outside.
Keep it though.
Does he get left room? Calvin does leave him room, and Connor's now got the inside turn 4. He's bailed out of the move. Connor picks up a penalty. Oh, Connor. If he hadn't bailed out of that, he might not have got a penalty, but now he has to get past.
He has to.
Oh, Connor. Oh, mate, Connor, you're getting a bit aggressive there.
Oh, Baby Hornet had a moment.
Let's drop back. Baby Hornet side by side with Stube.
They're very good friends.
They're very good friends, those two, but that looks a little bit more than friendly.
Yes, I know that very well. They are good friends.
Board. Neil's down in 10th at the moment, fighting his way back 3. Purple Sector chasing after him, hoping to get some points. He's
going closer again.
Everyone in the top 10, apart from Calvin, has a penalty, so Purple Sector's in the money to pick up some points here. He has got Gav and Kaiser Soze fighting behind him. Soze's up the inside. These 3 here can all pick up points today, as it stands.
They can.
Man in 10th is chasing down
Simba. Got past Man.
He has. Alex is back in the pits again. So back to the front, and Calvin's still ahead. Mindful now 3.2 behind Connor. Connor needs to get the move done.
Somewhere. And just drive away.
He needs to get past, because at the moment he's losing a lot of time behind Calvin, and the longer he's there, the more that Mindful's gaining on him. Mindful will at the moment take the win on track. Not on track, sorry. He'll take the win on penalties.
He will.
Calvin has a 5-place penalty because he's a higher tier driver. Connor has 9 second penalties to Mindful's 3. So as it stands, yeah.
Mindful
is not good. Not good for Connor.
For Simba either.
No, Simba's down to 15th. He's back in the pits and on for another set of soft tyres. He's just seeing if the late safety car comes in, he's ready for it, basically.
He hopes for one.
So still with Connor here, it just doesn't look like he's going to get the job done.
I think Calvin is just a little bit more quicker on the straights.
We haven't mentioned it, but Stevine's had a very quiet race. He's in P5 at the moment. He's just going up to lap Alex. He's having a good race. He's got a nice gap behind him to Carl. He's got a few seconds ahead of him to Hugo. Let's just look at the penalties again quickly. Hugo 6 seconds of penalties. So as it stands, if Stevine can find a few more tenths, Hugo will drop behind Stevine.
Yes, you are.
By the way, Carl is still holding Boothie and Stube and Co behind him.
Yeah.
Get behind, yes, we've just shown the penalties. Sorry, my friend, I knew we need to flip through more.
Connor now is 3/4 tenths.
So position change, just have a little flip through. So Calvin started P19, currently P1. Connor, 1 place up. Mindful, also a place up. Hero Braun, it says he's level a place, but he's also got 1 extra. We'll ignore that. Stevine 4 places up. Carl 12 up. Boofy up 3. Steve up 12 from last. Baby Hornet up 5. We've got a host of drivers who've dropped positions such as Neil, Kaiser Soze, Papa Sector, Night Shadow and Simba, unfortunately, and of course Sam Lau, Batman, Black Roberto and Confetti Frog are not in the race.
No.
Calvin again just seems to have a gap, and I have to say, if you look behind, the other Red Bull, Michael Ross, is now right in the mix. He's only a second and a half behind Connor.
But there's a freeway battle going on here. Carl is getting more visitors behind him.
He is. Carl, the previously self-proclaimed Mr. Defence, knows how to hold people up. He knows how to hold position. He is on older tyres, however, so that is not a surprise at all.
Alex napped to the fastest lap. He took it.
He has Night Shadow all over the back of the purple sector man.
Still waiting for purple sector 1.
We are. Night Shadow's not quite close enough. Let's jump back to the front. Ooh, I'm going to put through there. No. Oh, Alex is round! Just caught on the stream. Alex has gone round! No, Alex, no!
What about that? Look at this. Mindful has come close as well.
Yeah, I was just saying before, he's now within DRS range.
Ooh.
Right.
This is going to be dangerous.
Connor, if you're listening, race critical. Get the move done. He's so much closer this lap. Calvin surely is vulnerable. Connor surely this time has to brake late and take the position. He does.
He has.
Connor has got the move done. Now, is Connor going to pull away? Is Calvin going to let Mindful, his teammate, through? Is Calvin going to fight back?
That's the question.
Calvin's hit Connor! Oh. There's a collision! Oh, Connor's round! And Mindful's through! Oh no, and Calvin's pulled over. It looks like Calvin's letting him have the position back, but Connor has lost a lot of time to Mindful Ross there. A lot of time. Wow.
It's going to be a catch-up, but unless Mindful has a very big moment somewhere, I think that catch-up will be very likely.
I think that has just put a nail in the coffin of the Connor. We have a yellow flag. We have Baby Hornet's gone. Alex has had a moment at the final corner again.
Where is it?
Stay on board with Alex because it looks like Baby Hornet's lost it. He has out the final corner. Oh no, he's had a bit of a mare this week as Simon. It's too late. It's too late in the race for a safety car. It is.
Still, look at that. That looks dangerous.
It does, but it's too late, I'm afraid. So Michael Ross didn't see it. Oh no, Michael Ross got a 6-second lead. Connor chasing after him, but I fear he can't do anything about this. Calvin in P3, Hugo Braun P4.
Well, Hugo will get some places, I think, right?
He will, and Steve Ryan in P5 looks like he could pick up some points too here. Some very good points for him in the McLaren. Your teammate is he not Steve Ryan?
Who?
Steve Ryan, is he your teammate? Or is it?
Yes, he's my teammate in the McLaren as well.
Happy days. Boothie in P6.
Happy days,
looks like he's going to bring some good points for the team home for McLaren. P5 and 6 as it stands. Of course, this is all subject to penalties and such changing.
Of course.
Carl in P7 in the Williams, the beautiful Williams.
Still holding
P8
up
Stube, he's fighting well. Ooh, Carl very
Carl
twitchy
out
at that
of
final
twitch.
corner there. There's one
And
penultimate
here
lap.
comes the message.
Stube has got him. That was an easy one for Stube.
Can he keep it? That's the question.
Yeah, he's got it.
You say that, Carl.
The Montoya helmet of Carl Eden's having a bit of a busy race, but a fun one. I'm sure he'll be enjoying it under that helmet. Kaiser says 89. Neil fighting his way back through. Those spins earlier on really had cost him. He could, with all the chaos that's happened up front, he could be on for a win today if it wasn't for that.
Yes, he could. Yes, he could. Alex is
back in the pits again. He's got a speeding the pit lane penalty. If it could go wrong from today, it has. He's just had a bit of chaos there, as Alex.
He's changing front wing as well.
Oh no. Neil looks like he could be on for a move against Power Sector. Not Power Sector, Carl and Kaiser Sosa, sorry.
Ooh.
Here we go. Neil's lining him up. The Aston Martin looks vulnerable. Both have got DRS, but Kaiser has got no ERS. Neil goes around the outside and makes a nice easy move.
Kaiser Susie.
Yeah, a little look, but Neil had that job done. We are now on to the final lap. So, looking through, we've got Calvin all over the back of Connor.
And here goes Stu beside, and he is
Mindful Wasp has picked up another penalty, by the way. He's just picked up another 3 seconds. It won't change the race, but he has just picked up another penalty. Connor just behind him. He's got Calvin for close company. Calvin still looks racy despite 24 lap-old tyres. 24!
Yeah.
Hugh Braun just behind them. Stu Vine P5, Stu P6, and Boothie just behind him, as you said. Just picking up the penalties there, so as we can see, Mindful, we're going to stick with him now. Actually, we'll come back to him. Connor fighting again with Calvin here, the final DRS zone. Soze in bits, side by side. Kaiser Soze looks on to pick up several positions here.
Yes,
but we're going to jump back to Mindful Wasp, who on track is going to take the win.
We have a little weave of victory.
Yes. And Mindful Wasp takes the win on track. There may be some investigation later following that move earlier, but he does take the win on track. Connor comes to take second on the road. He will drop positions. Calvin will also take a 5-place penalty following his tier 2 position. Hugo currently third, that will become second.
My prediction nearly went good.
Stuvine takes P5 on the track.
Good.
He'll be happy with that. He'll be happy with that. Stube comes across 6th. He again will lose some positions because he is a higher tier driver.
And
drops
Neil.
to 7th. Neil is now 7th. Stube 8th. 6th. These penalties are changing so rapidly. Boothie 10th. Purple Sector in 9th.
Well.
Night Shadow doesn't get any points in the end. Oh, what a shame. But he will actually, because Stube's penalty means that he will jump up the points.
Yes, he will.
Carol finishes P12. Man fighting to the line with Simba. P13 and Simba P14.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I'll be honest with you. There was some interesting racing there. I think it's the kind race. I think we're going to see a lot of stewarding after this, and
there's a lot of chaos.
Yeah. For now, Mindful Wasp has got the win. I'm sure a lot of these results are going to change. Of course, all results are provisional steward inquiries. But nevertheless, Red Bull 1-2 is what we're looking at here.
It is.
Well, won't say much about that. So let's have a click through the results. Right, Mindful Wasp takes the win on track again. Calvin P2 on his return to Tier 3, the last year's champion. Hugo Braun P3. Connor P4, last year's run-up in Tier 4. Stuban P5, Kaiser Soze P6, Neil P7 on his Tier 3 debut. Congratulations on some points and a cheeky pole position. Stu P8, P9 for his power sector, and P10 Boothie rounding out the points. Night Shadow, Carl, Man, Simba and Alex follow up proceedings with Baby Hornet, Sambao, Mazo, Confetti Craig and Dakin Vertical all not finishing. Fastest lap of the race goes to Alex Jarek, 1 at 20.7.
Well, we can say now with the most pit stops.
Most
winner
pit
of that
stops.
is Alex.
Sub had 3, as did Man and Simba, but Alex had 6. Sambal had 4 and didn't finish the race. What?
No.
Well, thank you as always, Mr. Matthew, the
It's my
Gecko
pleasure.
Meister, as always. I got a feeling some stewarding might be needing after that,
Yes,
so
I
we're
think
going
as
to have
well.
to call this here. We have got Tier 4 action coming up in a matter of 35 minutes, where
Yes.
Gecko and many more races will be driving, 20 to be precisely.
Yes.
You'll be joined on commentary teams. Today will be Connor and I believe Simon, who was in the Alpha. So 2 of our Tier 3 superstars will be commentating on this incredible race. We have as well got
race of the
MRC
Tier
X.
4.
Yes, we've also got MRC
maybe
X on
we'll
Friday, our final race of the 5 races from Australia. Don't forget to ring the bell and see all of our action live. Have a lovely evening, thank you, and good night.
Good night.